fellas, never get left on red ever again and get my free ebook and my free audio program that's only free for limited of time and learn some groundbreaking texting advice.
So there are 3 types of attraction that women view men in. Did you know that? I bet you did. But let me put you on game. The first type of attraction is aesthetic attraction, aka physical attraction. The second type of attraction is sexual attraction. The third type of attraction is provision attraction, aka providing attraction. Now, physical attraction or aesthetic attraction is someone who is aesthetically pleasing to look at, appealing, has a symmetrical face, maybe nice body. Now, just because a man is physically attractive, it doesn't equate to him being sexually appealing, sexual attraction. It can, depending on the type of woman, but most times that's eminently improbable. I've had women tell me that I was cute, this, that, and this. They liked what they saw and all this other shit, and they still didn't want to fuck. They still played games. It doesn't always equate to that. And if you have guys who you consider that are handsome men, they will also tell you the same thing. Like they've had women that told them they were sexy, this, that, and all of this. I look good, pretty, all of that type of weird shit, and they still didn't want to fuck or still play games. They will tell you that. A lot of guys view attraction through their own biases, and we're gonna get into that later. But the second one is sexual attraction. Now, sexual attraction is when a woman sees you and she wants to fuck you. You know what I'm saying? And it could be based off of you just having game. It could be based off of your physical attraction, or it could be based off of she just like the way you fucking walk. You get what I'm saying? Or you got some sweatpants on and she can see your Johnson right there and she got turned on by that. It can also be because you touched her a certain type of way. You looked at her a certain type of way. A lot of guys think that it's just physical. No, it's not. The third one is provision attraction, aka providing. This is just you have money. This is what most guys, and this is what I hate. This is what most guys think women are just attracted to, and that's just the money. You know, you got a nice house, you got a nice car, you got a good paying job. It's attractive, but it doesn't get a woman to want to have sex with you. She probably will have sex with you so she can, obtain the bag. She gonna render you some coochie just to obtain the bag, but that doesn't mean that she is sexually attracted to you. She ain't fucking you. She fucking your money. She fucking your car. She fucking your house. She know that if she has, it's you just more of you're the secure type. When it comes to these 3, the aesthetic, the sexual, and the provision, some guys either have the sexual, some guys either have the provision, or some guys just either have the physical. A 10 man is who has all 3. Let me give you some more profound game. Attraction to a woman is like a cake. It's not just the frosting. It's not just the batter. It's not just the eggs. It's not just the sugar. It's the whole fucking thing about the man. If you ask a lot of guys who are with the black pill community, they'll tell you with their I don't want to really dog them, but with their absurd thinking and their biases, they'll tell you that it's just physical. And they're only telling you that because they don't think they're physically attractive. And we're gonna get into that, the thought process of that shit. We're gonna get into that. But I'm not really too far into that, but we're gonna get into that shit. And yeah, see, men view attraction based on their own biases because men, we view the world a certain way. Women view the world a certain way. Like, women think that when a man cheats on them, he's cheating the same way she would cheat on him. Like, if you're cheating on her, she thinks that you're in love with the girl that you're cheating with because she's projecting based on her own biases of how she would cheat on you. Men, when they men think, which is kind of illogical, men think that women view attraction the same way that we do. They think that they want a guy who's big muscles, 6-pack abs, this and that, which theoretically speaking is somewhat true, but a man has to offer more than just the physical when it comes to certain women. And then certain women will just take a guy who's just physically attractive. Some women will, but there are a sufficient amount of women who won't do that. We as men have to stop looking at things when it comes to women from our own perception and have to look at it from where they are coming from. Women have a whole different language, a whole different way of how they view the world, the whole different way of how they even think. Guys think that women are supposed to view attraction the way that they want them to view it or the way that they think that they view it versus how they actually view it. It's absurd. It's folly. And see, like, if you were ever to rate yourself as a man, this is what you gotta rate yourself off of. Are you aesthetically pleasing? Are you sexually attractive? And are you provision attractive? Do you have all three of those? Because that's what women want. They want all fucking three. Even if you got two, you still cool. But they want all three. That's a 10 man. That's a man that's rated as a fucking 10. And there are ways to up you can increase your attraction. You got fucked up teeth, get your teeth done. You know, I'm not even getting into all that. You know what? But yeah, ultimately, my premise is attraction is not just one thing. Most guys think attraction is physical. Like the same thing with like when it comes to these guys who believe that attraction is just physical. You gotta have a sharp jawline, 6 foot, this and that. Then why am I getting ass? I don't have a sharp jawline, you know, this and that. Now you might say, oh, he's a Chad, he's a Tyrone. No, I used to have problems. I was the one who was aesthetically attractive, but I didn't have the sexual attraction, and I didn't have the provision attraction. I just had the looks. No game, no mouthpiece, no charisma, no nothing about myself other than I just looked good. So women, yeah, they wanted me, but once they found out, the biggest secret that these cute, pretty boys won't tell you is that when they found out they didn't have no game and they didn't have any personality to them, they were just a one-dimensional being, they lost them every time. They couldn't retain them. Pretty boys can't retain. That's what a lot of guys don't know. They just see the surface shit. Oh, this girl likes him. The other girl likes him. The other girl thinks he's cute and that shit. A lot of guys just want to be cute to the girl. They just want a girl to call them cute. I don't want to be cute to a girl. I want to be sexy. I want her to look at me like, damn, I want him to get into bed with me. I've had friends who if I showed you guys a picture, you probably be like, he's an average looking dude, or he weird looking or something. They getting buns. I'm telling you, they smacking them shit. I'm smacking them cheeks relentlessly, effortlessly. It's baffling, especially when you think about it from a one-dimensional or coming from a place of being a man and thinking that women like looks. And to drill this home even more, it's like poor people. Poor people think that the only way to get rich is to win the lottery. Oh, that's their excuse. That's their go-to. Oh, if you win the lottery, that's how you get rich, or you just gotta be born rich. What about the other people who didn't win the lottery, or who fucking wasn't born rich? How the fuck they get rich? You know what I'm saying? Just in the same context, like if women only like guys with this certain level looks, how come these ugly motherfuckers getting pussy? You know what I'm saying? That you consider ugly, or these average guys, dudes who ain't got no money, who ain't got no looks, how are they still getting pussy? How? And the thing is, they won't have an answer for that. They will backtrack. They will tell you, "Oh no, no, it's not. That's not true. They not getting no buns." And you know why they're saying that? Because they're coming from their own biases. They don't get it, so they can't believe that another guy that probably looks like them, but has game in every other aspect, is getting coochie. They don't believe that shit. I promise you, they don't believe that shit. They think you need to have the looks lottery or the attraction lottery or some shit like that. But also, I'm coming out with an attraction and mind shift course, and I'm teaching somewhat. I'm going even eminently deeper, eminently profound on just attraction and mindset. Because another thing that I've seen with a lot of guys, especially the guys who were perceived as ugly, and I guess they upped their attraction, especially as they got older. They grew into themselves. They looked a little more mature. They changed how they dressed. They went to the weight room, and now they got women looking at them a certain way. But because they still have the mindset of being unattractive, they still get treated the same way that they did when they weren't, or when they didn't view themselves as attractive. Which brings me into the next thing, man. Your thoughts dictate your attraction. If you think that you are unattractive because somebody told you or planted the seed in your head that you are unattractive, you are gonna act in ways. You're gonna have the energy, the vibration, the magnetism. You're gonna have the magnetism of people who view you in that light. This is an attraction-based reality. Everything that you have in this reality right now is what your parents attracted and what you attracted. So if you're attracting people telling you that you're ugly or treating you ugly, or you're not getting the things that you want, it's because up here you believe that. So that is the vibration. That's the energy you are in, and the world is gonna give you what you believe. That's just how the world works. It don't care. The world don't give a fuck what you believe. It don't give a fuck if you believe you're gonna die soon or something like that. If you believe that shit, it's gonna give it to you. The world it has no discriminations. This is why I've said this before. Always assume you are attractive. You should be telling yourself every day, I'm the sexiest man no matter what. Nobody can tell me that I'm not sexy. You should be telling yourself that shit every day, repeating that shit, repeating it. It should be a repetitive thing in your mind. It should be eminently repetitive. Because repetitive, when you believe something, it's because it's been a repetitive thought that just circles around in your subconscious. That's all a belief is, a repetitive thought. Whatever you believe today is because you heard it over and over and over and over again. You wouldn't know your name if you didn't hear it over and over and over and over and over and over again. You wouldn't know language if you didn't hear it over and over and over again. You wouldn't believe in religion if people didn't bash that shit over and over and over and over and over again into your mind. That's how a thought is planted. That's how it's seeded. A thought is like a seed that grows into a tree. You can plant new thoughts. And my last thing that I'm going to tell you guys is that attraction is not logical. It is not. It's not, oh, I take her to dinner, I buy her flowers, I call her every day, I do everything that a man's supposed to do that they say that you're supposed to do, and she's supposed to just like me. That's just this caveman thing. That's just us being men and have a one-dimensional, one straight line thought process, which is logical. It should be. Like, you would think that. That's not gonna guarantee you pussy, because if that was the case, I wouldn't be in business, and you wouldn't see everybody would just be happy. Just like with women, just because the guy is being nice to her, doing everything that she told him to do, she still fucking don't like him. It's not logical. So all in all, y'all boys, you have to just know that attraction is not just this one-dimensional thing. And also, attraction is not this logical thing. That's my whole premise. Men get a lot of things misconstrued because we just have a logical brain. And we're very one-track minded. And sometimes our own ego will rationalize things to keep from our ego being slaughtered. So we rationalize things in a way to where we can feel better and we can sleep at night. But this should be like gold to your ears, me telling you this, because any man can work on this type of shit. They can work on their aesthetic attraction, they can work on their sex appeal, and they can work on their provision attraction. You never just want to have one. You never want to just be one of those. Because if you got the sexual attraction, then that means that you're not going to be able to retain a woman, because you don't have the provision attraction. If you have the aesthetic attraction and you don't got none of that other shit, then you're just gonna be cute. You're just gonna be the cute boy who can't keep a woman. If you got the provision attraction, your ass gonna be getting used for your money. You're just gonna be attracting gold diggers. But when you all fucking three, man, you the perfect man. But that's it, man. I'm out. This your boy Zay, DBE. DBE stands for double edge. If you don't know what to put in the comment section, put wealth, health, happiness, and abundance. What you manifest comes back to you, and it also helps me out as well. So all the pimps, simps, players, thanks for watching, man. And if ladies, if y'all watching too, thank you. But I'm out. Deuces.